Hello, hello, what's up my friends? It's Baltic for the Drunken Celts here, and I've also got my good friends with us, Neville Bat and Big McGee. Say hello, lads.
Hello, lads.
Yo, yo guys, how's it going?
And today we're showing you a wee bit of this Anthem demo disaster. Oh no, we're showing you how fucked it is because it's total and utter bollocks. Now, this was a demo, the VIP demo, so to speak, wasn't it, boys? That was a special bonus for those that pre-ordered the game early. And yes, there was one of the Drunken Celts daft enough to pre-order.
Not any of us.
But with that, it gave us access to it. You know, you can invite up to 3 of your friends, I think. It said to play Anthem, the demo. Now, even at the Friday night when it launched, EA went into complete meltdown, their servers. Reports were on Down Detector were through the roof about how the servers weren't coping. And not only their servers, right, not only the FIFA, Battlefield, basically EA whole fucking server network. And that's why I thought it was quite funny when it was. When did that comment go out that you were reading earlier on?
The comment went out 4 hours ago, roughly.
So 4 hours ago, the dude for BioWare came out and made a statement about how
Chad Robertson.
Yeah, you got it there, Nev.
Yeah, I do. He's BioWare's head of live services, and he posted this blog explaining what went wrong. And basically he said yesterday, which was Saturday, was rocky. The first day of our VIP demo weekend, it did not go exactly as we planned, and I want to share what happened. So basically he's sharing what obviously was going to happen and what would happen, blah blah blah. Anyway, we've been testing the entire game and platform for several months, but there were a few things we missed. Real world play frequently leads to unexpected issues. Before I share details on this and what we're still facing, I want to dispel one comment we've seen, that we underplanned our for server capacity. To ensure stability, we intended to manage our servers to match the player population as it grew. And I want to put out here as well, I think FIFA's servers went down as well when this came out.
Well, that's it. This is why we're picking apart this comment.
Don't know if that's a connection, but anyway, I'll continue. Overall, we had excess capacity prepared for population increases and continue to do so. That said, what's important is the parts of the game work as designed to meet players' needs, and that did not happen in the opening hours, or now.
With under 4 hours to go.
That's me adding that.
Yeah, there's under 4 hours to go, and the thing's still not working.
Right. Well, there are a number of issues we dealt with yesterday. The 3 primary areas were platform connections. This was caused by a spike of players entering the game when we opened up. Unfortunately, these issues do not present. These issues do not present themselves during our internal testing. Well, because you're internal testing, you're not testing out. Well, obviously, that's going to happen.
Yeah, can we just stop there as well? Like, it's not as if they didn't know that players were going to go and play their game when it was launched, and furthermore, it's not as if they didn't know the fucking numbers. They've got pre-orders in. They know how many pre-orders they've sold. So that to me is a statement, but fuck, continue.
Yeah, so investigations are ongoing and we will continue to apply fixes throughout the weekend. Entitlements. These are account flags that grant players things like their pre-order incentives and demo access. During the demo weekend, we identified a bug where VIP players with a specific combination of entitlements were being blocked from accessing the demo. We believe we have resolved most of these, but have additional cases we're addressing. And number 3, and this is the big one, infinite loads. This is occurring for some players.
Some players. The majority, we would say.
Yeah, particularly when they transition from Fort Taris to an expedition.
Fort Taris is where I'm walking about now for anybody watching this. This is the hub world of Anthem.
We saw this only in isolated cases during our internal testing and believed it was resolved. Unfortunately, the problem was exacerbated in the real world, where differences with players' ISPs and home networks introduce new behaviour. Today our top priorities are continue to resolve any reports of issues and login entitlement problems, implement fixes to address infinite loads, improve server performance. We've heard reports of rubber banding and other signs of server latency. We believe we can address this and we're conducting some small-scale experiments to confirm that. I've kind of like, there's a lot here, so I've just kind of put that
Aye,
in
well,
there, like,
that's
thing.
blah blah fucking blah. He said the main thing. What else is he saying? We're sorry, it won't happen again. Blah blah.
No, he's not. There's not been really many apologises, but the big thing is there hasn't been a thing of any report of they're going to expand this.
Yeah, extend it because
Extend it. Sorry, yeah, because this has been quite a fuck up.
a pretty predominant fucking thing in it, and I mean they're liking to say that it's only a few people that's experiencing this, but all you need to do is go and check any game fucking forum that this shit's been talked about, and literally there's post after post, hundreds of posts about people all experiencing the same thing.
Go to your own EA forum, your forum that you're actually on, and there's a shit ton of them telling them. Basically, if you're at this, the screen I'm at is at the loading screen where it says I've got a connection problem because I'm trying to join you. I don't have a pre-order of it, Baltic, but I'm trying to join you.
And you just get the initial screen, yeah. I was stuck in that for 2 days as well while trying to join Export. He actually got into a game on the launch night, but I tried it right at the beginning of the launch. Well, actually, I didn't. I waited a couple of hours. It was about 7:30, so that it went live at 5 PM. I tried it at 7:30. I couldn't get into even the hub world that night. Not even into this bit, you know. Export tried it later on that night, about 1 o'clock in the morning, 1 AM, and he managed to get on. And he actually got into the hub world and the first mission after a couple of attempts. But then all Saturday, all I've been able to do is get into this stupid fucking world here. Which, I mean, I know there's a lot of things here that's not available because it's the demo. But still, it's just a wee stupid hub world, isn't it? So you go to start a mission, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to launch this mission, I'll show you exactly what this problem is. Now, Sod's Law, fucking maybe I'll get into a game here, but I highly doubt it, because I've tried this over 10 times, and it's never got me into the mission once. Okay, so, we just hit start expedition there. You can try and invite people, it doesn't work. You get this nice wee cutscene. And then off we go to the infinite loading screen that you're about to see. So basically what we were saying is that whole statement for fucking what's his face for BioWare is a bunch of pish. Firstly, they know how many cunts are going to be playing it, right? Secondly, if you don't think hundreds of cunts are going to jump on when you've said it launches at 5 o'clock, if you don't expect hundreds of people to jump on at 5, you're a nugget, and I just don't fucking believe it. Thirdly, the fact that you've got overcapacity left for your servers, but your other servers are getting caned as well, just fucking proves to me that you're talking pish yet again. So, it's not a very good impression here for this new game that's wanting to build a fucking ongoing online community, right? And
yep.
we're prime customers for these dudes. We're looking for something else to play. We're sick of Destiny. Do you know what I mean? We're not really into this COD blackout mode and Fortnite like all these other fucking muppets seem to be nowadays. Do you know what I mean? COD's no bad, but Fortnite, man, oh my god. It's just not for me anyway, and I don't think any of us really are into it. But we're in the minority there, I accept that. But we should be fucking prime customers for EA trying to get us into here, and this has just been a total debacle. If I had spent my money on this, I personally would have been wanting to cancel my pre-order, because I see hundreds of the comments are like, yo, this is the only reason I pre-ordered to get in early, which is stupid in itself. It's a stupid bonus EA are doing, you know. So either just cancel these things as in, don't make it this stupid big bonus, make it your early stress test and let everybody in, or a certain amount of invites or whatever, registration, you know how you normally register for a beta or whatever.
Yeah.
Just do it like that instead of this fucking shambles that we've got now, where basically the thing's been going all weekend. They've no plans to extend it so far. There's nothing on their account that's saying that they're going to. And I'm really interested at this point to see if they can handle the numbers and the pre-orders, What do you think this demo is going to be like? The open demo next week, next Friday it comes out, boys.
Well, as you said a while when we were off air, mate, it's like a week in technical terms, a week in tech terms, not fucking big. It's like
To program everything, yeah.
to program everything and do everything. I think it's going to be. I think you're maybe going to get some more people in, but I still think there's going to be a massive amount of issues.
Yeah. So here, if you're watching the video, you can see the problem we're talking about. The screen will load up to 95% and then it just sits there. And that's you. The only way to get out of this now is to reset the game and then get back in. And they can say what they want about this problem's small scale or whatever, but it's obviously not. Even the cheek of them, you go on the Anthem fucking website, man, or the EA's website, and they say, no, it's the Anthem servers. They say, oh, it's all good, join us, do you know what I mean? And it isn't. And there's hundreds of people actually been bumped here. They've been promised something and they've no got it. And furthermore to that, it's just putting a whole bad spin. New people aren't talking about the gameplay or anything like that. The whole news about Anthem that's going to come out of this demo is people couldn't join, people couldn't play.
Yep.
That doesn't bode well for people like us that are sitting on the fence waiting about this game, waiting to see if we are going to buy it. You know, we've been caught too many times by games like this, so we want to play the demo, the beta, or whatever. We taste it before we get in, because you can show us all the videos in the world, but until you actually feel the gameplay, you're not going to know. And this is just driving people away with a big stick, especially when there's other fucking cracking games out there at the moment. I mean, Resident Evil 2 just come out, so a lot of people want to put their time into that. They'll not have time to sit here, try and get into game after game after game, and obviously a lot of people will just go fuck it, you know. Especially next weekend's the one I'm worried for them when they open everybody.
Yep, because they'll need to. Because if that was what their servers were doing for just VIP people, and obviously some randomers with like a couple of randomers, like a good few randomers and all that stuff, then yeah, they're in for a fucking complete shock. And I was just saying before we came on, this is not a small company that's doing this. This is a massive company that's been doing this for many, many, many years.
And how many botched launches have they done, man? How many?
Yeah, exactly. If you still be fucking happy that this will be happening, they'll take some spotlight off of them.
Well, that's it. I mean, I don't quite think they're the worst company in America that they get voted, you know what I mean? When you've got things like Halliburton and fucking shit running about over there. But they definitely, as far as gaming goes, they're pretty fucking shit. And it's not as if they've not got the money or they're not making enough money, do you know what I mean, to fix these problems. These problems should all be fixed. They're private beta test before you release your demo then. You know, your excuses about, oh, it's people's networks. Ooh, unexpected fucking errors. And then even in that fucking thing, he even admitted, oh no, we did experience that in playtest, but we thought we'd fixed it. So not only are you thinking, you know, putting this out, you're admitting you knew it was fucked, and then admitting that you're incompetent. Do you know what I mean? And did you notice the ones that say, yes, we are sorry for the fact that nobody's been able to play, or the majority of players have not been able to play? He doesn't mention that at all, does he? He just says this is why you've not been able to play.
Aye.
You know, it's just it's fucking EA's attitude. And BioWare, man, I mean, they've not had the best reputation lately either. So
Nah.
I know probably this is out of a lot of people's controls. It's making the game and stuff. Like, you're an artist in the game, you've nothing to do with the code of how online it runs and stuff like that. So a lot of these cunts are going to be gutted. But at the end of the day, he's saying there, oh yeah, we want the game to be functional for the players and all that. Well, it needs to fucking work in the first place. You need to be able to play the game in order for anything to happen. So, yeah, needless to say, it's been an absolute disaster for fucking EA and BioWare, I think, this.
Well, I hope I didn't put any money into this, so I don't really give a shit. I was just like, as you say, Export got the demo, Export got the code and everything, and they could invite us. But I hope that they give the VIP for whoever did the VIP thing. I hope they give them something for it. I hope they give them something.
Aye.
A thing saying sorry or whatever, you know, something like maybe some extra currency in the game or whatever. Nothing fucking like nothing major, you know, like sorry about that, guys. You know, or give you some extra something or XP or whatever. Like, or 2 times XP for this. Sorry for that. You know, when your game launches or whatever.
Something little like that would be probably go a long way. But do you really think they're going to do it? Because I don't.
No.
I don't think they give a flying fuck.
Maybe if they get pressured. Maybe if they get pressured.
I think they've just. I mean, obviously the shareholders at EA, they're wanting this to be a new Destiny. But a big thing about this always being online shit is why they're experiencing a lot of these issues. For a game like this that's only co-op, it's not got PvP in it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's only PvE.
Not yet. So well, not yet supposedly.
Right. Oh well, they might bring it in later. But anyway, it's not got that in it.
Supposedly. So. That might happen, might not happen. They don't know.
But why does that necessitate fucking that we can't go into the world ourselves and do whatever the fuck we want? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
So it's like Destiny in that fact, except it's a lot more. I don't know, narrow in scope. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I must say. Before we go on, man, I must say I did try and log in his Xbox account and go in there and see if that was something to do with it. Why, do you know, he's actually pre-ordered it and we're just invites. But I was using his actual fucking profile and couldn't get on it either. So it was the same thing. Do you know what I mean? Until like 10th, I got actually in a game, you know. And I think that was only because I managed to get by that first mission for this infinite loading screen back in the day. On the Friday, so people have been playing it. People have got into the game, but I even heard a thing that they get one mission, then they just get kicked. So the progress didn't save. A host of issues. It just doesn't bode well for the game. And let's be honest, guys, there's no other big multiplayers coming out at the beginning of this fucking year that I can think of anyway. Any use?
No.
No. So right now your options are EA's fucking Battlefield, which is still incomplete. It's just recently released Rush mode and a few other things, making the game which it should have been at launch. And you've got COD, you know, same old shit. So, and your Fortnite, and that's about us.
Supposedly, are they not going to be introducing microtransactions soon? Black Ops are going to be making.
Aye, they brought them in. They've brought them in already. I think, as far as I'm aware. But well, this is the way the industry's gone. So I suppose all you could really say is, see if you don't want shit like this to happen, man, don't pre-order these fucking games. They wouldn't be ordering this as an incentive if everybody didn't want to buy on it. But I don't know how many of these things I've heard about that all fall by the wayside. Every single one of them's encounter a lot of issues. I remember even launch days and things. Remember we all got together for certain launch days and it's always been a fuck up online. Always. All of these companies fuck up all the time.
Yeah.
You know? Destiny 2, Destiny, fucking everything, man. All of these shits. They've got some problem or other. And you're not telling me they don't know that, you know, rent some extra servers for fuck's sake for the first day. Whatever you need to do, you're making enough money, these game companies. But that's what it all comes down to. They know how many average players they're going to get once it settles down, and that's what they go for, you know. They keep the bare minimum. So it was just when we heard that statement about the excess server space that's available and all this shit, I was just like, bullshit. You know what I mean? Bullshit radar goes off.
Probably the next multiplayer game that's coming out, and we didn't really we did, and then we just kind of lost interest in it, was probably The Division, and The Division 2's coming out.
Oh my god, that looks terrible to me as well. That looks terrible,
so, man. Probably the next big multiplayer thing we want to play is Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh yes, that will be a game. But anyway, this video has been about Anthem, so we'll just end it there anyway. Yeah, get your shit together. BioWare, man, I don't know. What can you do at this point? Is it your code that's fucked all this? Obviously it is, to some degree. So, but if get your finger out, man. Game's coming out 22nd of February, and I think even earlier for PC on EA Origins Access and stuff. So the dudes ain't got much time to be fixing this stuff. I just hope it's okay for when we get it on launch. But anyway, you boys, anything final to say on this?
I am not surprised this has happened. This is just
Yep.
I just had a feeling this was going to happen with this. It's just the usual shite with EA. They just don't give a shit. They'll. I mean, don't get me wrong. The guy could be right. You could, but I think, and they just did not. They did not expect this to happen, or they just rushed it for it to happen. They should have just said, right, fuck it, don't put out a VIP thing. We'll just put out the normal beta.
Yep.
And then
Don't tie it to being something
actually
special, and
Xbox.
it's going to be so much a
Yeah.
train wreck. If this was
Yeah,
like
and we can
next
actually
week and it had
treat
fucked
them
up,
better.
people wouldn't
Yeah.
be that annoyed about it. But because it's this
No.
thing that's been sold along with your pre-order, that's why people are so annoyed about it. And quite rightly, I think, quite rightly.
Yes.
I mean, you're booking your money down obviously a month early for this game, and they're promising you this, that, and the other, and they're just not delivering. And
Well, that's the thing. You're putting your hard-earned money down, mate. You're saying, I believe in this company. I believe in this game. I want to put my money down in this game. Well, not obviously not put it because you can obviously cancel pre-orders. But I want them to have the knowledge that I want to get this game, and the more pre-orders they get, the better. I think they'll get a better understanding of what they're going to do and what the game is about. But as soon as that happens and you put out like a poor performing thing, I know it's just a demo and I know it's no fucking like the full game and all that stuff, and they've got like a month and all that to adjust shit and all that stuff. That's fair enough. But the thing is, as you said, if it's a VIP thing and people have actually put their actual fucking love for this game, like they've seen it and they want it and all that stuff, and they've put it down,
put their money behind put their money where their mouth is.
And then basically they just get a piece of shit thing.
They get shafted. And
Yeah.
as well, man, if you had to put your money down for this and this is what you got, would you be thinking to yourself, well, wait a minute, man, I want to cancel this now? Do you know? So how much is it going to impact the actual sales at Anthem, just this fucking fuck up? I think quite a bit.
Quite a bit. I think they need to watch what the fuck they're doing.
But anyway, we're away to play something else at the moment. We're going to go into some, because the game does look tremendous. It's right up our street, 4-player co-op, flying about jetpacks, robots, boom, 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 the lot. But no game's going to be good if you can't.
Bobby, you're jumpy as fuck, mate.
Oh no, I cannot be. Anyway, that'll be us. We're signing out for now, and we will catch you later.